Definitely a hidden gem. I kind of like this better than this is essentially a perfect. My name is Chris, and today we're going on a tour of the best dim sum in Orange County. We're gonna check out 3 things at each location: the shrimp Har-Gow, the pork and shrimp Siu-Mai, and of course we're gonna get the lava egg yolk bun. And we're gonna compare all 3 at each place. All right, let's head on in. I'm at Lunasia Dim Sum House. Technically, it's not Orange County, but this needed to be included. It's right over the border. It's been one of my favorite spots for years. I got the 4-piece jumbo shrimp Har-Gow. This thing is enormous. Beautiful crystal skin. I can smell the shrimp coming off of it. That was fantastic. The skin is so gooey. The shrimp had a nice firm bite into it. There isn't really any wetness at all. This was really fantastic execution. Fantastic. I also got the jumbo pork and shrimp Siu-Mai. Looks like it comes with some fish roe on top. They also offer truffle and caviar versions here, but I wanted to do something more comparable. This thing is also massive. Wow. The skin was really thin, really nice pork flavor. Smells amazing, tastes amazing. It's not greasy at all. This is essentially a perfect Siu-Mai. Wow, there's no complaints here. This is the Sakula Egg Yolk Bun. Comes with a beautiful stripe of gold and has a pink dough. Oh, it's really fluffy. Oh, yeah, the yolk just spilled out the back here. I really like that custard texture. It's creamy, but has that kind of like grainy nuttiness from egg yolk. The bun is really fluffy. Very, very sweet. A must-have dessert whenever I have dim sum. Oh. I also really like that it's super clean here. The ambiance is really modern. Definitely a nice place if you want to impress someone or celebrate something. A fantastic spot. I got some more spots for you. Okay, quick shout out to Simply Sushi Apparel for this tuna hat. Based on the amount of marbling, I think it's a Maguro. Check them out in the caption below. Okay, I'm at Seafood Cove number 2. They've been serving dim sum here since 2009. It's loud, it's bustling, very nostalgic for me. I love it. Here's the shrimp Har-Gow. The Har-Gow was $6.19 for 4 pieces. Not as large as the last place, but this is kind of what I would expect. It's got more of a pasty filling. The skin texture is a little bit kind of soggy. It's not as chewy as the last place, so I don't really like that as much. But still, overall, a fantastic Har-Gow. The Siu-Mai, really thick and meaty texture, savoriness from the mushroom. So the Siu-Mai was $6.19. At Lunasia, they used actual roe on the Siu-Mai. This is something a little bit different, not sure what they do here. Just the tiniest hint of greasiness, very solid. Reminds me of what I used to get on the East Coast. But yeah, fantastic. They ran out of the steamed egg yolk bun, so instead I got a pineapple bun. There's no pineapple in it. It's called pineapple bun because of its appearance. Really flaky, sweet egg yolk texture on top, and inside more of like a egg yolk custard. Inside this fluffy bun. I love it. It's a very classic presentation. Very sweet. I kind of like this better than Lunasia. I think Lunasia is slightly too sweet, but this is a very nice amount of sweetness. The baked pineapple bun was $4.99 for 3 pieces. The presentation here is not as beautiful as Lunasia was, but still a very homey, in-your-face kind of dim sum. I like that. That hit the spot. All right, I got a couple more spots for you. Third stop, I'm at Crystal Dumplings in Garden Grove. It's more of a fast casual spot. I'm a little bit nervous because it's completely empty, but I kind of get it. If you're hanging out with family over the holidays, you kind of want to go to more of a sit-down place. Starting with the Har-Gow shrimp dumpling. A little bit smaller than the other 2 places. It's $5 for 4 pieces. This probably has the most shrimp out of all the places, but the skin still quite isn't as good as Lunasia skin. If you're craving the dim sum and you just want to grab something quickly, pretty solid option. This is the pork shrimp Siu-Mai, also $5 for 4 pieces. I would say very similar to Seafood Cove. Pretty solid option, very meaty inside, very thin skin, not greasy at all. Not bad. I'm surprised by how good this is based on how empty this place is. And it's a little bit cheaper, so kind of a hidden gem. The salted egg bun. Oh, it's got a really interesting texture. Just elastic. I press in and it just bounces back. It's really interesting. Ooh. Okay. Really fluffy bun. This is my favorite salted egg custard of the 3 places so far. It's not even sweet. It's just very salty, eggy, nutty. Definitely a hidden gem. I also like that you can order the salted egg bun individually. They're $2 each. Probably the last choice if you care about the ambiance. But for the food, pretty good. All right, one more spot for you. Okay, last stop, I'm at Tan Kin Su at Westminster. This is the Har-Gow, 4 pieces for $6. I kind of came at the end of lunch rush. It's definitely on the smaller side. The skin is really, really thick, maybe a little bit too thick for my liking, but nice meaty shrimp inside. The pork and shrimp Siu-Mai, also 4 pieces for $6. It's almost entirely filling. There's very little pork or shrimp, so probably my least favorite for today. They're completely out of the anything sweet or dessert-wise here, so nothing to compare there. The ambiance is fairly good here. It's, I would say, kind of modern, but still bustling like Seafood Cove was. Just a quick recap of the 4 places today. First stop, Lunasia Dim Sum House. Technically not in Orange County. Beautiful presentation of every dish, beautiful venue. The prices were slightly higher, but the pieces were also much larger, so I wouldn't say it's more expensive. Absolutely perfect place. I would say the only thing is the egg yolk was a little bit too sweet. Seafood Cove, loud and bustling. I love the ambiance. That to me is what dim sum should be like. It's just loud, it's noisy. It has this tiny, tiny amount of greasiness, which I really like. It's really nostalgic for me. I used to love in Boston just eating dim sum and then having a 2-hour nap. Crystal Dumplings, fast casual, is the cheapest. Not a great ambiance if you want to hang out with some people, but their salted egg bun was by far the best. I love that it wasn't sweet at all. It was really deeply savory and nutty, really good. It's $2, you can order them individually. I would stop by and just get that. Tan Kin Su, probably my least favorite. It could have been just I came kind of late in the day after the lunch rush, so maybe things had sat around a little bit longer, so give them the benefit of the doubt, but for today, it's probably my least favorite. Another awesome day of eating. Drop a comment below which is your favorite spot, or if I missed any. I'll see you at the next one.